Hello everyone, Blaze the Hedgehog here, and I'm going to be making a quick Minecraft video, hopefully to give Etho Slab a strategy, or Etho, to give him a new strategy when they play, or when he plays in the next Ultra Hardcore series. First one I want to start out saying is that, Etho, if you do watch this, thanks a lot. I am, like, not very popular on YouTube at all, but I watch a lot of your videos, including the ones, Race for the Wool. The strategy is, first, just go straight for the bow. I mean, you know that everyone is going to head for the nether to get gold. Well, all you have to do really is just hide out, you know, get some arrows, flint, sticks, and feathers and whatnot. And zombies annoying. But anyway, just hide out, get some flint, just go caving or something for a while, because I mean, like I said, you know that they're going to go to the nether to get gold so they can make golden apples and all that stuff so they can keep their health up. Well, you won't have to worry about keeping your health up as long as you just don't get hurt. And my suggestion is just play like really defensive, because everybody else will wind up either just killing each other off or yada yada. But guess what I can demonstrate first is how the bows on Minecraft actually have spread. I've never heard anyone talk about it. But these white cloths are 4 blocks apart each, and this is kind of close to be attacking somebody. But see, from right here, the bow does not have very much spread. All the arrows are pretty precise, hitting about the same spot. But if we move back, you can see the arrows are curving, and this bow is not really damaged at all. But the further back you are, the more inaccurate it is, especially with the more shots you fire off. And I have a theory that the bow, the more damaged it becomes, the less accurate it becomes, because sometimes when I play, 'cause I use like the bow all the time, but sometimes when I'm playing, I notice the more I use the bow, the less accurate the arrows are. So let's go back. I'll mark these in red because it's like super hard to see the arrows, and you should probably be only like just single shotting your arrows. Well, I mean, they're single shot anyway, but like just slowly firing them like this. And this line is also marked red because you start seeing your arrows disappear. But see, these are not as precise as the other ones were. And if you go even further back, then you can't really see where your arrows are going. I mean, you can kind of judge where they're going, but if you look closely, I don't know if you'll be able to see this with YouTube's quality, but they start to curve to the left or right. Yeah, see, these are just, they're not, you know, exactly that far apart from being much different, but still this makes a lot of difference. Like, if someone was standing right here, you would have missed one shot if they were just standing there, which the first time you hit them, they're probably going to start running. But you know everyone's going to go for armor first, and especially with the lag that you have, Etho, it would be best to go ahead and get your bow as quick as you can, because I've seen how deadly you are with a freaking bow on Race for the Wool. And now I have a damaged bow. Let me see if these have Yeah, alright, they're disappearing. Well, I'm going to get back right here. And you'll have to see for yourself if this is actually true, the theory about the arrows being less accurate when the bow's damaged. It kind of looks like it has a little bit more spread, but it's hard to tell when you're up close, so I'll move back a little bit. That one curved a lot. I seen that one. It's not too bad, but this one, this arrow right here curved really badly. And especially for Etho, since he has the ping from, I guess, living further away. That could mean a lot for him, because he has to lead his targets about a second ahead. Little under a second. That was actually pretty accurate. I don't know. The bow thing, like, accuracy-wise, may have to... yeah, that one was a little... that was only 2 arrows, though. The bow thing may need a lot of just actually sitting here shooting at this target to get an accurate answer on if they get less accurate. Gosh, so much accurate in the sentence, or whatever. You know, I'm just gonna stop saying accurate. It may take a lot of time to be able to judge correctly if the arrows are more accurate on a new bow than on a slightly broken bow. Now I'm heading out to the jungle because I was over here messing around a minute ago and I found out a really cool trick. I didn't know this actually worked, but apparently it does work. If you're in like a tree and you have no way to get back down, you can get on the edge of the vines and you will climb down the vines all the way, you know, even though you can't climb back up. Used to, I would always just fall off of them. I don't know if this works in multiplayer, but in single player, you slowly go down and you don't take any fall damage. And another thing is, since you can hold shift on vines or anything, this is a really good way to hide out from other players. Like, you can just sit right out in the open and just stare people down. I've done this before, like in one of my videos I'm playing against my friend in a map I made, and I was sitting right in the tree just watching him pass right by me, because when you shift, your name tag actually does not go invisible. It just, you can barely see it, but nobody's gonna be paying attention enough to actually see it, and that ain't supposed to happen. Just make sure when you dig out the leaves where you can see that you don't make them decay. But while you're just like perched up here, you can just watch people, and they won't be able to see you unless they look directly at the tree. And really, they're not going to, because, I mean, think about it. You see vines on a tree, you know, that's normal. But if you've seen ladders going up this tree, then that would be kind of suspicious. People would like notice you, so you want to like just kind of barricade yourself in leaves, and you can hide right out in the open and nobody even see you. Another thing with armor, especially since you have lag, Etho, the one thing is about the defensive thing, you won't have to worry about getting, you know, really close to them with a sword, and you can also have armor on yourself. Yeah, the armor does take down the like kind of reduce the damage done by any weapon, but if you just take your time and don't rush it, you know, slow and steady wins the race. If you just take your time and don't rush it, you can take them out even though they have armor on. probably like going ahead and trying to get as much iron right away. That's fine because I mean you'll have to like find gravel and stuff like that anyway, and you need to mine as much flint and wood feathers as quick as you can. What I would do is just play extremely defensive since you have lag on the server. And I know you know how to use a bow because I've seen you use one before, and I use one all the time in survival. I like made this challenge to never use like any swords except for stone swords. So if you can get your hands on a bow, Etho, and a good amount of arrows, I do believe you can win. You just have to play defensive. It may seem a little boring, but hey, it's it's just friendly competition. If you want to win, you can just play it like that. If you just want to have fun, you can just go out there, arrows blazing, swords swinging, whatever. But if you're looking for a strategy that might work, you can try this out, because I tried it on my friend when we were playing on one of my maps, just playing nothing but defensive with a bow and hiding in trees and whatnot. Just be really stealthy. You're a smart guy, Etho. I know you can do this, and just give it a try and see what you think about the spread of the arrows, because I'm not sure about that myself, but I have noticed when I am like fighting mobs and stuff, sometimes like my bow or my arrows will just venture off completely in another direction when trying to shoot them, and I don't freak out when I see a monster. I mean, I just like slowly back up and just that, but sometimes they will just veer off to the left or right and I'll completely miss them even though my target was right on them, or cursor. But hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you take a look at it, and if you don't, then hopefully other people will, and if they ever get into competitions or anything and they want to play defensive and they have like lag or anything, this will help with that. You just have to lead ahead of your targets. Say if that was a player and they're walking this way, you want to lead ahead of them at least by 1 second, depending on how bad the lag is. And in Ethos Labs recordings when he's playing online, Etho, I would say lead about a second, which would be right here. If there was a player right there, if that was a player, then you want to lead in front of them right here. And when they run, the arrow will continually go straight and it'll hit them. Also, I do not know if like getting headshots or feet, I don't know if that actually like helps any, but just in case, always aim for the chest. It's the largest part of their body, so you'll be able to, just by instinct, you'll be able to like just center on their chest a lot easier. But I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully it's not over 15 minutes, and if it is, I'll just have to shrink it down a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps, Etho, because I really want to see you win. I was like kind of disappointed when you lost, but I mean, it's not really your fault. The lag is annoying, I understand. I kind of wish they would fix multiplayer, because I mean, you really shouldn't have deserved to die. But that's alright. There's always next time. But just try it out and tell me what you think. And I guess that's all I have to say. Hope you all have a nice day, and goodbye.